Hello everybody, this is Alex from Alter Gamer, and this is just a short clip. My other WarZ video shows a bit of the gameplay, where unfortunately I kept dying a lot, but you know, that's to be expected in this game. But recently I went on a long trip with a couple of my friends. We went scavenging. We actually killed a few guys. I'm not proud of that, but you know, when two shotguns meet at point blank range, one of them has to fire first. And it was our shotguns usually. So I wanted to show you another area in WarZ, and that is what you do, or what you can do offline. So your character normally starts in the wilds, but there are three save zones in the entire world. And normally, like this guy, he died, doesn't have much equipment, so we can see here that the inventory screen is empty. However, and this is very interesting, you share your inventory with all the other characters. So for example, I recently went on a trip and I found two shotguns, some ammo for a pistol. Well, pretty much there's a lot of different gear here, and 35 bottles of water. Yes, it was that insane. And the guy that I did this with was over here. The guy whom I played first in the previous video, and he died horribly. As you can see now, he's got an MTV, military tactical vest, a helmet, his trusted Mossberg, and a pistol. We look at his inventory now. So what I wanted to show you is, of course you can see how you can share things between characters. I just want to show you this in practice. So I right click the MTV forest, which he has. I'm gonna make him take off the M9 helmet. It takes a bit, and the problem is, I hope this is going to be changed in the future, that you can only apparently move one item at a time, so I had to click each individual water bottle separately. It was really annoying. Let's try giving the pistol to somebody else. Alright, so this guy now has much less, he still has his shotgun, but none of the armor. Now let's take this guy. Go into the inventory screen, give him the pistol. Give him some ammo. He's only got a small backpack, so obviously he's gonna take much more. Yeah, give him the helmet and give him the MTV. And you know, I could give him some other equipment like binoculars. I'd have to find them from the other character. So now we can see that this guy is fully geared out. What's important to know, to understand about this, is that if you have, you know, once they add skills, you know, if you have a special character, or you know, any number of characters, you can always come back with one of them, bring back more gear. You know, in essence, let me sum it up this way. You drop everything you find after a long session, then go out with completely blank characters in order to find more gear and bring it back, instead of constantly trying to come out fully geared out, because then you have a loss. Well, and that's pretty much it. Since the inventory is shared, you can always, you know, swap between characters, what they'll carry, what they'll have, their backpacks, their equipment. It's all very handy and very useful in the end. Some might say that it's not realistic, but then, you know, this game is not exactly about realism. It's about, well, as you can, well, it's mildly realistic, but not that realistic, if you understand what I mean. So anyway, let me just give this guy back all of his equipment. Oh, and in case you're wondering, based on what I read, apparently the vests offer some protection, and you know, the wiki says that helmets don't offer protection. I heard other people claiming that it does, but the protection bonus is so small that you don't actually see it. So in essence, all the hats and helmets you find are just purely aesthetical. You know, if you have a nice Kevlar vest, you want a nice helmet to match it. and there, based on the wiki, I could only see 4 different vests so far. Well, maybe that would. I hope that will change in the future. Oh, this is taking a while. Anyway, that's what I wanted to show you. You know, so that while in game you can be exploring and fighting other players. You know, scavenging equipment offline, or rather, you know, while you're not actually actively doing something, you can manage equipment between your characters. There is an important thing to notice, however. I did not say this at the beginning, I'm saying this now. Your characters, in order for them to swap equipment around, need to be in a safe zone. So if you logged out with a character in the wilds, you know, you can't make him store his equipment anywhere, and well, you just have to get to a safe zone. What I noticed just now is that if your character dies and you revive him, he can access the equipment storage, the inventory, the global inventory, sorry. So if your character dies and he loses all of his equipment, you can take a bit of time, gather some other equipment with your other characters, then give the revived character some, I don't know, a better backpack, binoculars, a hammer. So it's not the case of you always, you know, not having an option of being prepared with a dead character, unless of course you're a beginner and you don't have much of anything. Well, anyway, that was all from me. This was Alex from WarZ signing off.